Good evening and welcome to the Friday email at St. Paul's. I thought that we would try something a little different. I'm speaking to you from the baptismal font in the back of our church. Behind me is the Trinity icon that you all will remember seeing as you come in to the church each Sunday and each Wednesday, whatever is your particular place of worship and day of worship. The first thing I'd like to say is we really miss you being here. I really miss you being here. It's not the same without you. But it gives me great comfort to be in this place and to be able to pray for each of you each week, and that somehow in the midst of this pandemic we will find our next most faithful steps and be the people that God intended us to be. It's a trying time right now with so many differing opinions and understandings about what it means to live during this time. But one thing I'm pretty certain of, I'm pretty certain that Jesus' admonition to all of us was to walk the way of love. The way of love has never been an easy path. Jesus himself showed us that path and showed us where that path led, and it was to his death, but it was also to his resurrection and the gift of the same for us, should we choose to follow. Right now, that path looks different for many of us. It looks different from us depending upon where we are getting our news. It's different from us depending upon who we are surrounding ourselves with. It's different for us depending upon where our own comfort levels are with risk-taking. But the most important thing amidst all of this, again, is that way of love, is what we are doing serving that end. And sometimes serving that end means that we have to take a step back from what it is that we would want to do, what would serve us best on behalf of a larger hope, which might be what would serve our neighbor best. So I invite you this day to think about those things with me. What does it mean to walk the path of love right now? What does it mean to have your actions reflect the Christ whom you follow? What does that look like?